Hi, everybody. My name is Dawn, and I'd like to welcome you to my brand new podcast, Out of the Spiritual Closet. This is my second go at a podcast, and this time I am fully out. I am doing it on my own, but with the help of many friends. I'll be having lots of guests on here, so I'll still get to have that fun part. But the whole reason for this podcast is to help support you on your spiritual journey. For me, being honest and authentic with all aspects of myself was the hardest part about coming out of the spiritual closet. And I've worked on it for about 40 years. So don't fret if you've taken too long. You think there is no right or wrong time. Whenever you get there is the exact right time. But for today, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about what being out of the spiritual closet means to me. And if it resonates with you, then drop me a comment. Let me know how you think out of spiritual closet or what the spiritual closet means. So for me, I grew up in a religious family, not overly religious, but religious. Religion was a big part of my background. I attended Catholic schools and things of that nature. Went to church on a regular basis, got married in church, and had my children baptized and confirmed and all of the rituals that we would do. But inside of me, I always knew there was more. The church aspect of me was always based upon fear. But then I had another side of me because I grew up in an Italian family. We have lots of rituals and traditions of our own. And a lot of the members of my family had unique gifts that they shared with each other. So, with that said, I had a religious side, and then I had a more spiritual side, which I was able to express at home. And then out in public, we always presented as much more of the religious than the spiritual. For many in my family line, it was a combination of both. We would pray to our saints or to God or Jesus or whoever we were praying to. But then we would also invoke in some herbs or the angels or different aspects. So a lot of my family was very good at balancing their religion and their spirituality. But for me, it was like two sides of me out in the world. And then as I grew up and I went into corporate America, I really learned that only, no, really, they didn't want the religious or the spiritual side, but the only acceptable side was the religious side. The spiritual side would get me laughed at. People like, what are you, crazy? That kind of thing. And so for me, fully owning my spirituality and all of my gifts took a very long time. And I hope through this podcast and through my sessions that I do with people, I hope that I help people to close up that gap for them so that they can experience the joy and the life that they really want to be leading here on earth. Um, Out of the spiritual closet can be very uncomfortable. People that have known me for many years, they look at me and they say, I don't even know you at all. And I guess that's true because I only showed them certain parts of my personality, certain aspects of it. So I guess my challenge for everybody listening to this podcast is to just be authentic and to really own who you are in this moment of time. Now, that may change along the way, obviously, because we all change, hopefully, right? For the good. But yeah, just to help you own it and to close up the gap is where I would love to go with that. So that's going to be the goal of this podcast, is to provide you with inspiration and information and places to find the resources that you desire. I hope that I can help you to create the life that you want so that you end up where you want to end up, not just at some unknown destination because you never voiced what you needed or never even thought about what you needed to be whole and complete. So for me, religion can be filled with a lot of fear, or spirituality is filled with a lot of fun. So I'm going to pick fun over fear every time. And that's what I challenge you all to do, just to pick some fun. It may be crazy. You may not like any of the things that we do. But I do think that just by opening yourself up to new ideas, or people who validate these ideas that you already had, or the experiences you already had, that it will help you to grow on your spiritual path and on your life's journey. So I will be releasing podcasts once a week, and maybe more if we get going really well on this. It might be more, but I'm really curious and interested on how you can be supported. What kind of podcasts help you along the way? So drop me a note, send me a text, however you would like to communicate with me. My email is angelsinthehouse111@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook at Angels in the House, or at Dawn Latwis, Latwis. So you can find me in any of those places. I'm also starting up a new Facebook group and a new YouTube page to support this podcast, and it'll be called Out of the Spiritual Closet with Dawn and her spirit team. So I'm looking forward to coming to you live every week and to getting your feedback on how I can best support you. So thank you very much, and have a great day, everyone. Bye.